The Middle East has seen conflict for decades, but what's happening today isn't random. It follows a pattern, a structure built over a century where borders were drawn externally, power was imposed strategically, and resources became leverage. The question is the Middle East unstable by accident or by design? In 2026, tensions across the Middle East are rising again. Iran and Israel are in direct confrontation. Proxy conflicts continue across Yemen and Syria, and global powers are once again increasing their presence. But this is not a new crisis. This is part of a repeating system shaped by history, energy politics, and geopolitical competition. The foundation of modern Middle East instability can be traced back to 1916. Britain and France signed the Sykes-Picot Agreement, a secret deal that divided the Ottoman Empire's Arab territories into spheres of influence. These borders were not based on ethnic, tribal, or religious realities. They were based on strategic interests. Unlike Europe, where national identities evolved over centuries, many Middle Eastern states were created almost overnight. This led to internal fragmentation. Countries like Iraq and Syria were formed with multiple ethnic and sectarian groups under one political system. Then came 1948. The creation of Israel triggered the first Arab-Israeli War. Over the next few decades, wars in 1956, 1967, and 1973 reshaped the region. It became ideological. At the same time, another factor began to dominate the region: energy. The Middle East holds nearly 48% of the world's oil reserves. This made the region not just politically important, but globally critical. But modern conflicts are rarely direct. They are structured as proxy wars. In Yemen, Iran has been linked to the Houthis, while Saudi Arabia leads a coalition against them. In Syria, multiple global and regional powers have supported different factions. This creates a situation where conflicts never fully end. Another major divide is the Sunni-Shia rivalry. Saudi Arabia represents Sunni influence. Iran represents Shia influence. And then there's the growing tension between Israel and Iran, involving cyber attacks, intelligence operations, and targeted strikes. Why is there no full-scale war? Because the stakes are too high, especially regarding Iran's nuclear program. At the same time, the United States maintains a strong military presence with bases across the Gulf and naval forces in strategic locations. Then there is the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow waterway through which nearly 20% of the world's oil supply passes. This is why Middle East conflict is never local. It is global by default. It is about structure and control over energy routes. The impact extends far. Oil prices respond immediately. Countries like India, which imports over 80% of its oil, are directly affected. The Middle East is not simply unstable, it is structurally complex. Unless these structures change, the pattern may continue. But future conflicts may look different. Proxy conflicts, cyber operations, and strategic blockades. Power is now about control over systems. Is the Middle East moving towards peace, or simply evolving its conflicts? Let me know what you think in the comments.